Hey guys, what's happening and welcome back to our channel. No amount of money is big for this person. You might know Mark Cuban from the show Shark Tank as an investor, but what you are not aware of is his story of immense hard work to make it to where he is today. Cuban amassed a billionaire status, having worked day in and out throughout his life, and now lives a lavish lifestyle. If you're curious, head on in and have a look at the lifestyle and net worth of Mark Cuban himself. Mark Cuban first appeared in Shark Tank in Season 2 and became one of the main shark investors in the following seasons. He might not be the most popular of the investors of the reality show, but he is still one of the most successful business people out there. It appears Cuban has an innate business sense, which is exactly how he managed to work his way up to success starting at a very young age. Cuban wasn't born into a privileged family and had to make his way into earning money himself. At a very young age, Cuban sold trash bags and stabs door to door. Then, in between bartending, giving disco lessons, and eventually creating his own business while still being in university. He became a billionaire in the late 90s as the internet and other significant developments in technology took place. Cuban knew he had to bring a change in his life, so he continued taking on new projects. As a result, he is now pretty much swimming in money today. Overall, Mark Cuban's estimated net worth stands at $4.2 billion. As per reports, Cuban has nearly half his net worth in cash and other liquid securities. His collection of jets, properties, and yachts make up the rest of his net worth, taking out the value he's got because of his basketball team. This is enough to give us an idea about his riches. As stated, he caught the entrepreneurial bug at a very young age. His business mind led him to sell garbage bags at 6 cents a piece that he originally bought for 3 cents. This practically doubled his earnings. At the age of 16, he started working for a newspaper company and sold their newspaper at another part of the town. When he joined college, Cuban's friend and him began to offer dance classes on campus. He took $25 an hour for it. Then he and his friend jointly paid rent for a space at a bar to initiate college disco parties. This was a huge hit. He earned so much through this practice that he ended up buying the bar from the owner. As you know, Mark Cuban is a very busy man, and after an entire day of hustles, it's important that he comes to a nice house and just puts up his feet and relaxes. For this purpose, he purchased an incredible mansion with features that will leave you in awe. This 7-acre mansion has 10 bedrooms and 13 bathrooms. This mansion is in the Preston Hollow residential area in Dallas. Living in this area meant living with some upscale neighbors like the former President George W. Bush and Ross Perot, etc. Cuban said he liked living simply and didn't use all the space at first. Instead of a lavish style living, he prefers living casually for the utmost comfort. Mark Cuban's interest in the television industry has always been alive. He has appeared in many Hollywood movies. He once auditioned for the role in the 1996 smash hit movie Twister, but the role went to someone else. This is when he started his own company, Broadcast.com, which eventually made him a billionaire. He is also the owner of 29 to 29 Entertainment and Magnolia Pictures. These two companies have given the green light to many popular movies over the years. The 29 to 29 Entertainment Company was also the reason behind the updated version of the show Star Search, which was broadcasted on CBS from 2003 to 4. Apart from owning production companies, he also owns the firm Landmark Theaters, that's a chain of 58 art house movie theaters. It's the largest chain in the United States that's dedicated to exhibiting and marketing independent and foreign films. Cuban is a fan of basketball, so much so that he even screened matches in his production houses. He also owns the majority of shares of the Dallas Mavericks team in the NBA. Back in the day, Cuban bought this team for only $285 million. This will sound like a lot to normal people, but this was a pretty good deal for him. He saw room for development in the team and bought it. When he bought the team in 2000, it was the worst in the league. But Cuban shook things up. He changed the management and other practices of the team. Eventually, The team's net worth grew, making it $1.5 billion in 2011. When Cuban sold his company Broadcast.com to Yahoo in 1999, he became insanely rich. He suddenly became the owner of $5.7 billion, and this turned everything upside down. He had been in the super rich club for a while, but this was when he bought a jet. He paid $40 million for his Gulfstream 5 business jet. That too was paid in a single transaction. This even got him an entry in the Guinness Book of World Records as the owner of the single largest e-commerce transaction ever made. The Gulfstream 5 isn't the only plane in Mark Cuban's fleet. According to Cuban, in his business, a private aircraft is more of a necessity than a luxury. Therefore, he went on ahead and purchased a couple of other jets. In addition to one mentioned before, Cuban also owns a Boeing 757 used for the Dallas Mavericks team and a Boeing 767 that's chartered out for private use. With so much money in hand, Cuban has to find somewhere to spend the money on. Besides all the jets and planes he owns, Cuban also invested in a yacht called Fountainhead. And since Cuban's favorite hobby and passion is basketball, the yacht even has a basketball court on it. This also comes in handy when he invites some of the players from the team he owns. The yacht might be half the size of the biggest private yacht in the world, but it still is perfect for his purpose. When lit up at night, the yacht has the ultimate looks to offer. Of course, he doesn't use all the money to himself and donates and invests elsewhere too. He's created the Mark Cuban Foundation that's also led to the creation of Fallen Patriots. This company provides help to families of soldiers who were either dead or injured in the line of duty. And this isn't the only project he's given money to. There are several others in line that are a story of a different time. And that wraps up this video, which we hope you guys found insightful. Do share your thoughts about Mark Cuban's personality and lifestyle in the comments section below, while also smashing that like button and subscribing to our channel if you want us to put out more content like this in the future. And with that, I'll be catching you guys later in another video. Bye now!